Good day. Here are the stories for the Manila Times for Monday, April 26, 2021. Senator Sherwin Gatchalian on Sunday stressed the need to address poor internet connection and lack of gadgets to ensure learners continue to get their education during the pandemic. Gatchalian said a new poll on distance learning highlighted the changes parents and learners faced amid the health crisis. He noted, of 1,200 adults surveyed by Pulse Asia from February 22 to March 3, 63% have children in basic education. Over 1.6 million learners are attending online classes. The spread of COVID-19 in the National Capital Region has slowed after several weeks of modified enhanced community quarantine, a team of researchers said on Sunday. Okta Research said in its latest monitoring report the COVID reproduction number in Metro Manila has dropped to 0.93 from April 18 to 24, or an average of 3,841 cases, a growth rate of minus 20%. Danish ambassador to the Philippines, KUWTT Silasen, has proposed a rules-based approach to settle the West Philippine Sea dispute between the Philippines and China. Speaking at the Manila Times Roundtable, the ambassador said while the issue has no direct impact on her country, it is of importance to Denmark, being a maritime nation and the home of the biggest container company in the world, Maersk. The European Union, of which Denmark is a member, stressed it cannot allow countries to unilaterally undermine the rule of law in the West Philippine Sea. The leaders of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations have agreed to use their common fund to procure vaccines for their constituents and hasten the region's recovery from the effects of COVID-19. The ASEAN leaders meeting was convened on April 24 in Jakarta, Indonesia, to advance community building, strengthen external relations, and address pressing issues of common interest to all member states. Sultan of Brunei Haji Hassan al-Bolkiah, chairman of this year's ASEAN leaders meeting, issued a statement which carried the highlights of the meeting, including the common goal to address the pandemic. The leaders reiterated their commitment to implement the ASEAN Comprehensive Recovery Framework in a timely manner and welcomed ASEAN sectoral bodies' efforts to complement the framework. Pasay and Muntinlupa are the latest cities in southern Metro Manila to open vaccination sites inside shopping malls. Pasay Mayor Imelda Calixto Rubiano said the city has partnered with SM Supermalls to build one of the biggest vaccination centers in the country at the SM Mall of Asia. She also disclosed more than 42,000 health workers and 5,300 senior citizens had received their first shots before the temporary vaccination halt last week due to a shortage of doses. The Pasay Public Information Office told the Manila Times vaccination centers could open late April or early May. The planned vaccination site, which is also set to have a drive-through, can accommodate people from other cities. Southeast Asian leaders demanded an immediate end to killings and the release of political detainees in Myanmar in an emergency summit on Saturday with its top general and coup leader who, according to Malaysia's Prime Minister, did not reject them outright. The leaders of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or the ASEAN, also told Senior General Min Aung Hlaing during the 2-hour talks in Jakarta that the dialogue between contending parties in Myanmar should immediately start with the help of ASEAN envoys. The Samahang Industriya ng Agrikultura, or SINAG, filed a criminal complaint against Agriculture Secretary William Dar in connection with the delay of putting up a border inspection facility. The complaint filed before the Office of the Ombudsman accused Dar of violating Republic Act 10611 or the Food Safety Act of 2013, Executive Order 292 or the Revised Administrative Code of the Philippines, Republic Act 3019 or the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, and Republic Act 6713 or the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Officials and Employees. Dar refused to comment on the case, saying he has yet to know the details. Over to business. The Department of Finance said latest data on trade and manufacturing sectors are indicating improving economic activity in the country. In its latest economic bulletin, the Finance Department said the rebound in merchandise trade and indicators of expansion in manufacturing activities signify that the green shoots of economic recovery are growing, albeit precariously given downside risks posed by COVID-19 and the uncertainties of its variants. In sports, the Gilas Pilipinas training pool is set to return to the Inspire Sports Academy in Calamba, Laguna on Monday, according to Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas Program Director Tab Baldwin. Baldwin told the Manila Times the whole Gilas delegation will undergo strict health protocols, first including swab tests and quarantine, before they can resume their stalled training. Rigoberto Tiglao and Father Ranidio Aquino are today's front page columnists. Tiglao claims former Foreign Affairs Secretary Albert Del Rosario lost the Panatag show to China, while Father Aquino talks about the poverty that was blessed. Today's editorial believes fighting terrorism needs cooperation with the Philippines' allies. Read the full version on the paper's opinion section or listen to the Voice of the Times. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and keep up with the Times. With the Fort Villaseran, this is Arik John Sequo reporting. May have a safe week ahead.